Well, hello there, motherfuckers, and welcome to your Raw review. So, people are asking me, where's the greatest Royal Rumble review? I didn't watch it. You know, I'm busy compiling some Let's Plays and video game reviews, and I was looking at the results and how long the fucking pay-per-view was. That the 50-man Royal Rumble went on for like 77 minutes. I was like, fuck this. So if you were looking forward to that, I'm sorry. I think it's already past its state of relevance. But let's start off by just talking about it. You know, I've seen clips. I haven't watched the whole show. They gave Braun Strowman the win. So, you know, if they're going to have Braun Strowman triumph over 49 guys, why was he tag teaming with a referee's son at the fucking pay-per-view? I mean, seriously. Well, like, what's the disconnect there? And you even see, like, the past couple of Raws, they're trying to, like, make up for it. It's kind of like they realized that they fucked up, that this wasn't something that people liked. So they're having Braun get all these wins in the tag matches. We saw it again tonight. You know, he's getting the pin. Oh, guys, you know, we're sorry that we fucked up. You know, we had, you know, like a year and a half building up Braun as some type of big monster, but sorry, guys, you know, we were going to make up for him by giving him some fucking irrelevant belt. We won't give him the world title. We'll give him this commemorative belt for winning the Royal Rumble. So that's all that he gets to win. And you know what prize he gets for winning that Royal Rumble? Excuse me, the greatest Royal Rumble? He gets to star in a 6-man tag. That's what he gets to do. That's his reward for winning this big 50-man greatest Royal Rumble. The finish to Roman Reigns and Lesnar, it's been done with the two going through the cage. I don't know what they're trying to do here because it doesn't really look like it's leading anywhere. They're having Samoa Joe just tear Roman apart. They're having all these wrestlers just say, oh, Roman's a crybaby, he can't win. And I'm like, what are they even doing here? You know, we're going to see that in the opening promo, which I'm going to get to in a little bit. Roman just keeps on losing. And I'm saying, like, okay, well, this is different than what they said they were going to give us at Mania, right? Points for that. So now, you know, the storyline they're trying to tell following this cage match is that the referee tweeted out, oh, whoops, Roman's feet actually did hit first. Well, so if the referee's tweeting that, they've reversed the decisions before. Why are they not doing that? Consistency, like I said, time and time again, it's fake. Well aware that it's fake, but can at least we have a little bit of sense making here? Can we at least use our brains when writing this? It doesn't have to be completely retarded. What else happened on this pay-per-view? We have a 4-way ladder match, which, you know, this has already been overdone. We've had ladder matches up the ass. The two guys who were there tonight were not even selling, you know, the fucking injuries that they're supposed to have. The fucking marks are upset because Nakamurphy didn't get a good reception. You know, the fans were expecting, like, you know, it's Saudi Arabia, guys. Like, it's a whole different beast there. Like, I mean, honestly, what did you really expect? Did you expect that the New Japan, that you think that people in Saudi Arabia watch New Japan? I don't really think so. Alright, that's enough of thoughts. You pretty much know. It was a waste of time. The biggest takeaway from Greatest Royal Rumble was Titus's stumble, and they are already milking that shit to death, and we will get to that in a minute. I go on Instagram, this is all I'm seeing. Hey guys, check out Titus O'Neil, you know, and his stumble. Oh my god, like, first of all, this shit was an accident. Second of all, if something like this happened back in the day, they wouldn't fucking promote it because it's embarrassing as hell. I'm sorry, guys, but, you know, this is some shit that used to be, like, okay, it's still popular today, but it was really popular growing up in the 90s. Being born in 87, grew up in the 90s watching America's Funniest Home Videos with Bob Saget. Bob Saget! You know, if anybody watches the Tourette's guy, you get that reference. But anyway, Bob Saget did host America's Funniest Videos. And the thing was, I used to watch this show for years and years and years and years. And then I realized this show is just all about people falling down. To the point where I was like, how is it that people are running the camera while these people are falling down? You know what I mean? This is back before cell phones, guys. So I don't know about this whole Titus slipping and falling thing. Like, I think that it didn't really happen, because at first I don't think they really caught it on camera. That's what Wade Keller said. I didn't really watch it on the network, so I mean, I'll probably go back and watch it. Probably should have watched it first, I would say. But anyway, you know, it's like a camera did catch this. I mean, I get that there's multiple cameras, but it's almost like they wanted this to happen. But if it didn't happen and it was truly by accident, then okay. But the thing is, like, you're so heavily promoting it. And I understand you want to get out there on social media and you want to promote this and you want to make this like a big meme and everything. But also, it's the fact that Titus O'Neil has already been beaten to hell. You know, like, you've jobbed this guy out. You've put him in a faction where he's just basically surrounded by losers. You know, Dana Brooke couldn't get over in the women's division. Apollo Crews, this guy's got a great build. He has a look to him. They couldn't get him over as well. So they put them all together, and they're just basically the legion of losers here. So with that in mind, I mean, promoting this big, huge stumble, this, you know, big botch of Titus heading down to the ring, I don't know how smart that really is. It's going to hurt Titus. Okay, guys, I'm going to go on forever about this. So, I mean, that was pretty much the highlight. I think the Titus stumble kind of overshadowed even the 50-man Rumble, this cage match, whatever. So let's just get into the show. And we'll talk about this because we're going to talk about Titus later on. He's on the, you know, well, he's not really on the card per se, but he's on the show. So we started off at Roman Reigns. There's no excuse. And, okay, guys, you guys begged me, right? Brad, stop saying that Roman's bad with promos. He's not bad with promos, guys. It's just that these writers are giving him shit to work with. And it's getting to the point where I don't even think that he could turn shit into chicken salad. He was doing that a few times, but here we go again. So, Samoa Joe, a lot of shit happens. Oh my god, this segment right here was giving me a fucking headache. It's something that I complained about back on SmackDown with the Melibration, the Carmella shit, where there was just too much going on. And this was one of those segments. This was definitely one of those segments where there was way too much going on here with not enough focus on your main star, Roman Reigns, and fucking trying to get this guy over. So, you know, no excuses. It's the same shit, the same post-Mania promo. It's a repeat. Roman looks so bad here cutting this promo because they're making him look pathetic. They couldn't figure out, oh, well, how can we have Brock win but still make Roman look strong? So that, you know, so they do the wacky finish. Okay, you know, not a bad finish. I'll give him that. It's been done before, but you know, it's a way of showing that Roman just one step. But there has to be a story here. It just can't be like, well, I came close, guys. Gee whiz. You know, but I'm making no excuses. This squeaky clean baby face. I'm here for you guys when the crowd is clearly jeering for him. Now I'm gonna fucking say it. There's no way around this now. Guys, you've exhausted every fucking possibility with this guy. You could do something clever, but you're just not going to do it. You got to turn him heel already. That's the only way out of this, and I know you're not going to do a very good job at that either. I get that. I understand that you're completely incompetent as writers. Totally get that. Totally understand that. That's okay. You know, you guys suck, and I get it. But this is really ridiculous. I mean, this is even more ridiculous than a Sami Zayn promo. So, Samoa Joe comes comes on the screen rather, and he's on SmackDown, so I'm not even sure why they're having this match. Why are they having this match? You already put him on SmackDown. It's not like we were clamoring, oh, we gotta have one last Joe Reigns match. Yeah, gotta have that. Then his promo ends, it's the same garbage. It's the same thing we heard weeks before, you lost, and, now I'm going to put you to sleep. And, guys, enough already. He's been cutting the same promo for 15 years. And that is basically what I was saying about Roman Reigns. As at least Roman Reigns is not cutting the same promo for 15 years. He's not cutting good promos, but at least he's not cutting the same promo he cut back in TNA in 2005. In ROH in 2003. But you're going to have all the internet smarts and, the Wade Kellers of the world. This promo is genius. He's got so much charisma and fire. And he's had that same fire and passion, this fat titty buffoon. He's had it for since TNA's, the beginning of TNA, since he got there. As Scott Steiner said, he's fat! He is! I mean, guys, what do you want me to say? The guy's out of shape. He looks like shit. Speaking of looking like shit, here comes Sami Zayn. Well, hey there! Hey! 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 Kevin Owens comes out. Hey, we're in Canada. Big pop for Kevin Owens. Jinder Mahal came out first. Well, everybody came out. I can't memorize the order, guys. I'm like, well, okay, well, Jinder Mahal's coming out. So maybe we'll get a future program. No, probably not, because here comes Zayn and Owens as well. It'll fucking ruin it. I mean, seriously, guys, the moment I lay eyes on Owens and Zayn, just, my mood just switches, and I'm like, this show is automatically sucking. That's how boring, that's how just uninterested I am in these guys. I mean, at first I was like, okay, well, I liked Kevin Owens back when I used to watch Ring of Honor. I thought Kevin Steen did some good work over there. And I thought, Owens is not bad on the mic. I said this time and time again, but the thing is, every time I look at him, he looks like a big fucking pile of shit. I mean, seriously, he's like the non-Samoan version of Samoa Joe. Maybe even fatter. I don't fucking know. I mean, at least Owens keeps his shirt on. I'll at least fucking say that. So then they start hammering on Reigns. Lashley comes out to make the save, and then out comes Braun Strowman to make the save. And okay, right here is where we start our first rant. I said this time and time again about Braun Strowman playing to the crowd. Why is he playing to the crowd? He shouldn't be, okay, you want to make him a babyface, okay, but he shouldn't be, playing to the crowd, asking people for one more power slam, coming out to save the baby faces. Does he look like a guy that wants to come out to save the face? I mean, okay, you can make the argument that maybe he's coming out because he just wants a fight and he wants people to get these hands. First of all, I don't think I've even really ever touched on that. The get these hands fucking thing doesn't work for him. It sounds lame. It sounds stupid. It sounds retarded. It doesn't fit him very well. It's like, I believe that Braun Strowman is the kind of person that shouldn't have a catchphrase. Andre the Giant, didn't have a catchphrase. Okay, he was the 8th wonder of the world. He had a nickname. So does Braun Strowman, the monster among men. Right? That's fine. But a perfect nickname. Good enough, right? At least Corey Graves stopped saying monster handle. But, I don't think he should be coming out there to save people is what I'm saying. It's like they keep on experimenting with Strowman, and it's all in the wrong way. And first of all, why would he even tag team with a kid? I'm still going on about that, because I still can't get over. The thing you do is like, I don't get it! You see that they're, still invested in Strowman, but they're not invested enough that they couldn't even give him a reputable fucking WrestleMania match. Let's move on already. Elias, I guess he defeated Bobby Roode. He hit his neck on the turnbuckle. The spot looked pretty good, I'll say that, but then the match just ends. Instead of Elias getting any type of real heel heat and just beating on him, after he's injured, maybe throw him in the ring and stuff and just beat him up more, he just grabs the mic and just says the winner is Elias. So that was just you're going for heel heat there. Oh, he injured the guy's throat. All right, and then it just ends. Anticlimactic much? The Authors of Pain defeated some jobbers. They cut a promo. It was, they should have probably kept Paul Ellering. It was alright. We're still not moving forward. They haven't moved forward with anything since Mania. It's I felt like we had Mania, and then, okay, now we're gonna have this, this roadblock, the greatest Royal Rumble, which really doesn't mean much. It's inconsequential, really, to the rest of WWE. We're going to give somebody a commemorative belt, and that's about it. Nothing's moving forward. Authors of Pain are still having squash matches. Lashley is still in 6-man tags. Nobody has really done anything. And, what happened to what's her name? What's the other girl's name? The Warrior Princess or whatever the hell her name is. I didn't even see her anywhere on this show. The black girl with the fucking contact lenses. Where was she? Seth Rollins came out to cut her promo. And guys, hey! Whoa! Hey! Hey! Whoa! Why am I going, hey, whoa, whoa, hey, why am I doing that? I don't know what you want me to say here, guys, about this promo here. Man, you guys are on fire tonight! I'm loving it! Yeah, Rollins is pretty fucking lame! Honestly here, guys, let me show you how it's done. This is Belt Mace, motherfuckers, and I'm here to take you down! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Ooh! That was more entertaining, come on, honestly, than that promo. If you went to somebody and said, just give me the most generic, lame, shitty, boring, dumb, over-exaggerated, overacted promo, then that would probably be it right there, I think. Combined with that whiny-ass voice of his, I mean, at least you didn't say, man. That's gonna be a hard no. That's gonna be a hard no. That's gonna be a hard no. Shut up! Shut up already! Oh my God! It's bad enough this guy ended Sting's career. It's bad enough that he's injured almost every single person he's been in the ring with. But my God, his babyface promos are as lame as they fucking get. Finn Balor comes out. Does this guy know how to stop smiling? Does he have like some kind of weird disorder? I mean, but Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel come out. They had some ridiculous t-shirts with like everybody's faces plastered all over them. They said, you know, why don't we join up in the Four Horsemen? Yeah, you know, something like just hearing them say that, Four Horsemen, all of them, that just even made me cringe. Like, instead of like taking these guys and like, you know, they have some famous ass fathers here. You know, this is like Mr. Perfect Son. You know, when he came out first, he was a Paul Heyman guy, right? I realize that wasn't the first time he came out, but you get it, like, since they like repackaged him. And now they're just making him into a fucking tool, and it's not even funny. I mean, these segments, they're just like, they're not growing as characters. It's just one night to the next. It's one retarded comedy skit after another. I'm not laughing. I don't think anybody really in their right mind is that. Nobody's watching, so who's laughing? Besides all these stupid-ass smarks out here. Then after that, you know, they go to attack Balor and Seth. Balor and Seth then retaliate, clear the ring. Then Balor hits fucking Eye of the Hurricane, and it's back to smiling again. Hey, hey, hey. I mean, like, what? You know, I've said this time and time again. I see this guy online. He's always doing this freeze frame thing where he's got his hands at his side like he's a little fucking child. God, I hate that guy. And, you know, I see that a lot of people, like, on here say, like, oh, I hate him, but I secretly love Balor. No, guys, I hate him. I really do. It's kind of like the hate that I have grown. Remember how I actually used to like Seth Rollins so far? I used to say that this guy was pretty athletic and everything. But if you guys watch the evolution of my videos, you will even see that when I was watching NXT, I was like, oh, Balor's not that bad. He's not as good as everybody said when he used to be the fucking what was his name in Japan? Prince something. Anyway, he's not as good as everybody always claimed he was over the years, I said. But then as he got to WWE, you guys saw that I was like, oh, you know, you should just be the Demon. And then I was like, I don't even care if he's the Demon. He just sucks. And that's pretty much my opinion on him now. He just is very boring. He's very dry. And he just looks like a dumb fucking idiot half the time. This guy got a fucking punchable ass face on him, I'm telling you. Another award-winning segment there. Ruby Riott defeated Sasha Banks. They should just... enough already with torturing Sasha. Look, we all know she's a shitty person. We all know she's responsible, and she should have to pay for ending Paige's career. I mean, guys, enough with this fucking nonsense. She kicked her in the back of the head like a fucking Nimrod. I'm sick of hearing, oh, well, this is wrestling. What do you expect? She kicked her in the back of the fucking head. When did you ever see that? When was the last time? And it's not even like one of those kicks that kind of lands somewhere between the temple and over here. This was a kick that was straight up ass right in the back of her head when she wasn't even looking. When she wasn't even looking, she can't even try to fake that shit. And, and these idiots, these people that want to defend their up and down, they're just going to fucking say it all day long. They're just going to be like, oh, the threat, the back. I mean, what do I expect for her to not kick her in the back of the head? But wrestling fans nowadays, they don't fucking care. They're just like, oh, well, that's the business. But the thing is, okay, honestly, we see she's an asshole to fit. She's just a fucking terrible ass person. I mean, honestly, this bitch is just not good. I don't know how else to say it. She's just a horrible fucking person from top to bottom. There's no way to sugarcoat this shit. I mean, she ends careers. She's, not happy when the fans want to take pictures with her. She got into a business where you're entertaining fans, and she doesn't like fans. And I know this is about the money, but I mean, you're going to be in a line of work where you're working around fans. People, I mean, there's fans who love her. I mean, I don't know why, but they love her. I mean, look at the fucking Instagram right there. I mean, everybody's like, they cosplay as her. Everybody's like, hey, I'm the boss. Hey, little girls like her, which makes her even shittier as a person. Little girls look up to her. I want to be the boss when I go up. Well, listen, little Susie, you don't want to be an asshole like that fucking multi-haired fucking bitch. I'm just saying, guys, she sucks as a human being. Ruby Riott beats her. Moment of bliss with Alexa Bliss. She does these very well, I have to say. I love how, once again, it's all about Nia Jax holding food. She has 2 turkey legs. I like how she laid that out, how she illustrated that through words, because right away I was just picturing her, with the 2... kind of like Sagat. Remember in Street Fighter 2? It was funny. I'm just saying, she's very good at this. Like I said, she's probably one of the strongest on promos. Her and Carmella, they're great. She did a very good job here. Titus is getting an interview, and let's get ready to milk this for all it's worth. Just realized I really haven't been holding my championship, so, let's go back to doing that. Titus O'Neil is here being interviewed about his stumble and everything. And okay, Baron Corbin comes in. He asks Renee Young, why are you wasting your time with this guy? He says, if you want to be... Okay, so, Titus is like, okay, this is inspirational. I fucked up, but okay, this shows everybody that you can pick yourself up and, dust yourself off. And, I get it. I'm not one of these people that falls for this, false motivational shit and stuff. But, okay, I get what you're trying to say. And if Titus wasn't a joke and everything, I could get it. We could give this a pass. But, Corbin makes fun of Titus. And, okay, I'll just wait to talk about this until he shows up later on in the card. Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt cut a promo in the back. And I really wish that they would, move around a little bit with them more. What is this deal with him standing in front of the curtain? That fucking white, unironed curtain that they have back there. I mean, are we shooting a YouTube video? Where people don't want to see the background? You know what I'm saying? Are we doing that? That? This is WWE. And this is the type of promo we're getting here. Anyway, okay, so they did quickly remedy that. They showed Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt in the reflection of the helmet, on the moon. They showed like a post-World War II shot with the sailor kissing his girlfriend, when they were there. It was pretty funny that they did all these classic historical shots with them in it. And I really like these guys together. I just wish that they would kind of put them in a different setting. I mean, it was funny and humorous seeing them edit into those shots, but I don't know. They could have did a little bit more. They could do so much more with these guys, especially with Jeremy Borash there. I mean, I wish that there would just be more people lobbying to get these guys into longer segments. I mean, barely even 2 minutes here. And they just won the belts, and they're not even on the fucking card. Roman Reigns, Lashley, and Strowman defeated Jinder Mahal, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens. I mean, like, there's been 3 6-man tags. No. There's been like 4 6-man tags. Hasn't there been? Since WrestleMania. Every single fucking night that they have a Raw, there's a 6-man tag. And Lashley hasn't even had a singles match since he's been back. Okay, no, like, whatever it was. They've had Lashley tag teaming with Strowman. Then he was in a 6-man tag. Now he's back in another 6-man tag. And I mean, like, they haven't even reestablished this guy being back yet. Bobby Lashley. Like, I have yet to really even see this guy in just like a regular segment. Who is he feuding with? I mean, okay, is it just like Owens and Zayn? Just because? Because Kurt Angle put them in a match? And, come to think of it, was Kurt Angle even on this show tonight? Just realized that towards the end of the review, and I just realized I don't think he was even there. No explanation given or anything. Anyway, whatever. This was just like, you have all these guys involved. Mahal, Reigns, Strowman, Lashley, Owens, insane. You could be doing something with these guys, but you're doing nothing with all of them. This is just a tag match. Nobody's getting over. This is nothing new. We've seen this already for the past fucking month. No Way Jose defeated Baron Corbin. So, the highlight of this match, whatever you fucking want to call it, Titus O'Neil comes out. They do like a little humorous spot. But is it me? Or what's her name? Man, I like her and I can't even think of her name. Dana Brooke. Doesn't she look so lame doing the worldwide thing? I mean, this girl is sexy as fuck, and seeing her do this lame ass shit, like all covered up, it's such a waste. It really is. So you have Apollo Crews like wiping down the entrance ramp so he doesn't slip again. Titus gets up on the apron, and then he slips off of that. Corbin laughs at him. No Way Jose comes up from behind and gets the win. So, I'm looking on Instagram, and all these wrestlers are doing the thing with the heart. Titus is changing lives. He's getting popular. He's a great dad. He's this big father figure. He's doing things for charity, things for the community. He's doing more than basically any wrestler around. He's not just some guy who's happy to be there. And we're going to talk about that in a minute. He's like, if you're looking for a star and you want to promote some guy and you want your next John Cena, I mean, and you have all these stupid ass fans that are always saying WWE doesn't give enough opportunities to black wrestlers. Here's your chance. Here's a charismatic guy that looks like $1 million, that looks like he could be a star, acts like a star, and you're having him do a fucking clumsy gimmick just because he slipped on the way down to the ring, which I don't even know was a work, by the way. Everyone is swearing up and down that it's not. but they're milking this so fucking much. And the thing is, the guy slipped. I mean, it's not really even that fucking funny. And you can even hear Michael Cole, like, his laughter. That's the other thing that I find very sus, I have to say, is that when it happened, Michael Cole did his stupid fake laugh that he always does. And I'm not sure if that is his real laugh. It's a horrible fucking laugh. He sounds like a total doofus. And he does sound like he's putting it on, like it's a contrived artificial laugh. But he did that same, what? What just said? That's gotta be one of the greatest moments. I mean, like, who laughs like that? Honestly. Like, think about, like, when you laugh, how it sounds. You know what I mean? It's kind of, like, uncontrollable. It doesn't sound so tame. And usually when you try to get words out... Guys, when you are laughing, it's almost impossible to speak or tell a story. I remember that, like, what, for example, I'm just, like, thinking it off the cuff. Like, when I tell stories to people, I tell them, like, a story about, like, something that happened to me at work, and it's, like, really funny, and I'm still, like, laughing at it. So even when I tell the story, I'll start saying, like, it's like, you know, like, I'm not, like, kidding, like, right there. Like, that's how it sounds when you laugh and you try to speak. You really can't talk, right? Why is Michael Cole able to fucking get his point across why he's laughing? That's almost impossible for a human to do through speech. I'm just saying, it might just be me, it might just be who I see around me. But that sounded like a fake-ass laugh, which leads me to believe that this might have actually been a work. And if it is a work, then God help them, this is even fucking lamer than ever, because they're trying to swear up and down that it's not a work. So if it is indeed a work, and they are trying their damnedest to make like it's real, and just so they can fucking put a bunch of memes out there, and now they're going to give him this... And the thing is, guys, do you really think the clumsy gimmick is going to work? Whenever something happens by accident, or in this case, I'm not even sure, like the fandangoing thing, they always have to make it so lame, like, hey guys, welcome to the show, we're gonna fandango on this show, hey, like, I mean, they always have to kill every little thing that they got that's, like, organic. And they always have to put that corporate stamp of approval on it, and they just fuck it up. This is one of those things where they could have just turned it into something like all eyes are on Titus right now. You could have used that, exactly what he said in the promo, dust yourself back off again, and then this guy should have like went on a monster winning streak. Some shit like that. Like you should have been like, I fell, and then I realized that I need to really get myself back up again, go out there, and show everybody what I'm all about. And that could have been a rebirth of Titus. They could have used this negative and turned it into a positive. Just like really think about that. What he said actually in the promo was a good idea. And he could have turned that and they could have steamrolled that and it could have been something great. But instead they're just going to do some cheap ass gimmick and now he's just going to fall. He's probably going to get like a pie in the face probably next week or some shit. He'll fall into a pie, fall into something stupid. You know, they're going to make him even more moronic, kill him even more. And why? Everybody's drawing the hearts on their hands. Everybody is supporting Titus. This guy looks like he could be the next Rock. You know, how the Rock is always giving these motivational things. You know, these speeches on Instagram and inspiration to work out and all that. And, you know, I disagree with the Rock on a lot of things. But... you know, he does a lot of good things, and I'll give him that. He tries to be positive. He tries to be motivational for people. You know, he tries to fit in with the crowd a little bit too much, The Rock. But I'm saying, like, this could be, like, Titus could do something similar. But WWE doesn't really want to help him out. They just want to make him a big goofball. It's... Whatever. Let's move on to the next thing. So we got Natalya defeating Mickie James. Ronda Rousey chases Alexa Bliss around the ring. Nia Jax shows up. I guess she must have finished her turkey legs. That was a waste of Ronda Rousey. We're just seeing Ronda running around the ring. And once again, like, Natalya with her overacting, looking like she's about to cry. What is this shit that she cries in her hometown? She cries last week when she gets hurt. She's like, again. Like, oh my God. They're making her fucking unbearable. Ziggler and Drew McIntyre cut a fiery promo last week. This was a pretty good promo too, but they're doing it on a fucking cell phone again. Like, come on, guys, it's a good promo! Could you at least get a camera crew, at least show that it's important? Oh no, guys, we're gonna just shoot it on our phones instead. Like, we don't give a shit. We can't be bothered to get a camera crew out here. Let's just grab our phones. I mean, so what are they doing exactly? Are they, like, doing these videos and then they just, like, upload it onto a computer and then just fucking edit it into the show? Like, I don't get it. Like, what's the point? Just fucking shoot it on the camera so you can have it. Anyway, Drew McIntyre talks about how he's not just happy to be here. He knows and I like what these guys are saying. But see, this is the thing that bothers me in the same breath. I've said this time and time again. By them saying that, it exposes the fact that they have many problems in this company. So if you know that you have too many people on the roster that don't look like Drew McIntyre, who don't look like stars, you know, unless they're trying to show like, oh, Drew is a heel, you should boo him because he's saying this. No, people will probably cheer him, if anything, if they're even watching anymore, because he's saying the truth right here. There aren't a lot of people that look like him in Ziggler. There aren't a lot of people that have natural charisma. There aren't a lot of people who can cut good promos. And there are too many people that are just smiling like Finn Balor. Hey, I'm just happy to be here. I mean, that's a good promo right there. And they show passion. They show fire. I don't know why they're thinking the best way to do things is to put these guys in a tag team. Like, why can't Drew just cut this promo by himself? Why can't they figure out how to make Dolph Ziggler fucking successful without having to, you know, put him with Drew? Or, I don't know who's supposed to get who over at this point. Whatever. I mean, I like them together, though. I won't say that they don't. I'm just saying, like, I don't get the point of the team. Like, you know, where they're going to go with this. And then in the main event, you had Seth Rollins defeating Finn Balor. Who gives a fuck? Whatever. We've already seen this match 10 million times. Finn Balor says earlier in the night in the promo, you won, what did he say? We've had 4 singles matches. You've won 2 and I've won 2. To me, it feels like they've had, like, fucking 16 matches. Or 20 matches. I mean, like, it seems like they've had fucking 90 matches. I mean, I feel like I'm watching this match in some iteration every fucking night. I mean, okay, so Seth Rollins wins, big fucking deal. There you go, guys. There's your show. Clumsy Titus. They're just letting Roman basically waste away, letting the wrestlers bury him on the mic, making him look like trash. They can't even bother to have Drew McIntyre on the show. Where was Kurt Angle? You know, we're not, like, we're a few weeks removed from WrestleMania. Nothing's moved forward. Hey, guys, Bobby Lashley's here. Well, he's just in a 6-man tag again. I mean, seriously, what are we doing? What is this company even doing? They're just basically wasting our time at this point. I mean, nothing is progressing. No one is getting over. We've had the same problems that we've had pre-WrestleMania. WrestleMania hasn't done anything to really change the landscape at all. It feels like the same fucking product we had before the show. And the Greatest Royal Rumble hasn't really changed anything. All we got out of it was a new gimmick for Titus O'Neil that's gonna fucking bomb like no other. And, I mean, what can really be said? shit-ass show. I mean, like, and now Backlash is coming around. Oh, yeah, by the way, that's it. Backlash is on Sunday. This was actually a go-home show for a pay-per-view. What matches are even on this show? Does Ronda Rousey have a match? I don't think she does, unless she's going to wrestle Mickie James, which seems quite the step down from Triple H and Stephanie. Does Lashley have a match? Are they going to just... Is Strowman and him just going to re-wrestle Owens and Zayn? There's no world title match. I mean, like... And what is the main event of this show? Is it Samoa Joe versus Roman Reigns? Is the IC title match going to be in the main event? God damn, this is going to be a horrendous ass show. Who the fuck cares about Backlash? I mean, and they just had a pay-per-view. I know it's not a pay-per-view per se, but I'm saying, like, it's one of these special events or whatever the fuck they're calling it, the Greatest Royal Rumble. And now you want us to watch another fucking pay-per-view? After you already showed us that the Greatest Royal Rumble really didn't even amount to anything. You had a 77-minute match, and the guy who won it the very next night, he's just in the 6-man tag. Just another face in the crowd. Just another face on the team. After he stood tall amongst 49 other guys. Can't make this shit up. You just can't. This product is so fucking bad. It's like, I'm not even kidding anymore. It's like they're purposely doing this. Anyway, guys, there you go. This has been your YWC champ. And I'm signing out.